Proverbs 31 describes the ideal woman and everything she does and everything she is. And I get why we need to aspire to be a Proverbs 31 woman. But really, I'm a normal woman. I'm an average woman. I've got my pluses, my advantages, but I've got my flaws. And so I'm wondering, where are the women like me? Yeah, you have Ruth, who's known for her loyalty, and you have Esther, who is known to be beautiful and really brave. But what about the rest of us? Are we in the Bible? Yes, we are. Normal women are in the Bible, and we start with the first woman, Eve. Yeah, she ate the apple. Well, which probably wasn't an apple, but there's another story. Eve was, let's be honest, she was pretty gullible. She listened to a snake. Now, Adam has his own issues, okay? Because Adam is the first century, the first couple, the first century ever, and he didn't try to stop it. He didn't object. He didn't say maybe we shouldn't do this. He just said, okay. So he was probably as gullible as Eve was, but they were both a little, they were innocent, let's say, innocent. Miriam, Moses' sister, she was a bit of a gossip. She was a bit of a, You know what? God doesn't just speak to Moses. God speaks to me. God speaks to Aaron. What's all this stuff about Moses? Oh, and we don't like your wife Zipporah, the Cushite, whatever. Okay, so Miriam was a bit of a gossip. Rahab, she was a good woman, but she did a lot for her family to save her family when the city was about to be invaded by the Israelis, but she was a prostitute. Martha, in the New Testament, Mary and Martha, Martha was a complainer. Martha invited Jesus over. Mary sitting there listening, wrapped to Jesus. And Martha is in the kitchen, probably doing what I would have been doing. Okay, we need to take those hors d'oeuvres out in 10 minutes. Who is in there? Can someone get the glasses? Can someone refill the wine? Martha's trying to do everything. And then she looks up and sees Mary probably enjoying the hors d'oeuvres and listening to Jesus. And what did Martha do? Martha said, no, she isn't. I- Jesus, tell Mary to stop listening to you and get in here and help me. I'm doing all the work. And here she is sitting there. She needs to help me. I need some help. And Jesus kind of corrected her and said, well, Mary's kind of doing what you should be doing. She's listening to me. I am the Son of God, the way, truth, the life. But even at the end, because Mary and Martha were Lazarus' sisters, so they were there when Lazarus was resurrected. And so Jesus gets there a little bit late to save him, or so they thought. And Jesus says, probably quite dramatically, roll away the stone so that Lazarus can come out and be alive. And it's a big reveal and it's a big deal. And he says, roll away the stone. And what does our girl say? She says, I don't know about that, Jesus, because even in there 4 days, probably kind of rank, probably smells a lot. I don't know if we need to roll away the stone because, rank this stink. It's gonna be in there. So I'm just trying to let you know what you can expect when you roll away the stone. Jesus is like, he's not dead. He's alive. Roll away the stone so he can walk out. And then she's like, okay, you say so. I'm just saying, it could be kind of rank. Okay, so we have Martha, who's a bit of a complainer. And then we have the woman at the well. Jesus is like, hey, give me some water. She's like, what? Why are you talking to me? I'm not even in your tribe. You're not supposed to say stuff to me. And Jesus is like, look, I can talk to who I want to talk to. And then he says, oh, go get your husband. And she's like, well, he's like, oh, that's right. You don't have a husband. You've had 5 husbands. And the man you're with now isn't even your husband. And she was like, well, damn, that's right. I'm not married to guy number 6. I was married to 1 through 5, but I'm not married to this one. How do you know that? All my business. I never seen this man before right now when he's asking me for water. So she went back and told her whole tribe, girl, boy, I was at the well and this Jesus was there and he told me all my business because she had some business to tell. But he didn't condemn her. He just said, I know you ain't got no husband. You done had a bunch of husbands. And she's like, Jesus, because he knew all of her business, and he did, because, he's the Lord. But the fact is, and I'm bringing all these women up just to say, the Bible is filled with failed men and failed women. We're the ones God came for, the sinners, the flawed, the failures. He came to save us. And that's pretty incredible if you think about it. Until next time.